My dear one, there are mysteries beyond your current understanding, truths that your spirit has yet to embrace. Pay close attention, for even now, a divine purpose is at work beyond what is visible. A soul who once faced trials unseen by others, who journeyed through the bleakest hours of existence, who battled quietly against unseen adversities, that individual bore a heavy burden, with tears, with sacrifice, and with an unwavering strength, so that you might find yourself here today, so that you could restore what was wrongfully taken from your heritage. You may not yet grasp the full extent of what has unfolded through the ages, the truths that have been concealed, twisted, or overshadowed by the tempests of falsehood and pain, but I have seen it all, and I stand as a witness to these events. Each act of slander, every betrayal, and every truth hidden beneath a dawning silence. There are holy traditions and divine assurances that have been bestowed upon your lineage since the dawn of time, and as the years have passed, those assurances have become obscured, distorted by malevolent forces, and concealed beneath veils of untruth and misrepresentation. But now, my dear one, in this sacred season, I am unveiling each layer of falsehood and bringing forth the illuminating light of truth to our world. A truth once sealed, a reality thought to be lost forever, is beginning to rise like a river breaking its banks, carrying power and authority strong enough to sweep away every structure built on falsehoods. This truth is not simply an idea to ponder. It is a guiding light, woven into the essence of your journey. You are a being of great worth, destined for a life free from fear and the shadows that seek to confine you. You were destined to embrace greatness, to move in illumination, to restore what has been taken from your existence and your lineage. And in my hand there is a cherished message, not one crafted in ink on paper, but one etched in spirit and vibrant words. This letter carries a profound strength, capable of dismantling every stronghold of deception. When this letter is opened, all that has been constructed on the pillars of falsehood, control, and unseen burdens will inevitably fall apart. Nothing built on deception can endure when the brilliance of truth shines forth. I am embarking on a journey to restore what is rightfully yours, to revisit the sacred narratives of our past, ensuring that your eternal and spiritual legacy is reclaimed and returned to you. You have walked in shadows, convinced of your unworthiness, feeling inadequate, and doubting your right to reclaim what has been taken from you. However, the reality is this: you not only possess the authority, but you are also supported by divine grace. Those who walked this path before you did so with purpose. Their quietude was a testament to their strength. It was a holy anticipation for this blessed moment you now embrace. And now, that legacy is being shared. And you were the one selected to embrace this calling, to elevate, and to bring back the splendor that was hidden beneath the shadows. Prepare your spirit, for when truth arises, it will not only reach your essence, it will transform your whole existence. The challenges you believed were insurmountable will start to reveal their solutions. The barriers that appeared insurmountable will fall away. The doors you once approached in your moments of struggle, doors that remained closed, will now open wide through the grace that flows from above, not due to your own perfection, but because you are positioned in this sacred moment of renewal, a time when all that was taken, overlooked, or hidden will be revealed and restored to you, the one who is deserving. I reach out to you. Embrace this truth wholeheartedly. Do not hold back in false modesty, believing you are unworthy to accept it, for this is not a prize for flawlessness, but a legacy bestowed through your commitment, through unwavering faith, for the quiet sorrows that you and your ancestors have planted upon the hallowed ground. This is a time of abundance, a moment when the overlooked seeds, once thought to be lifeless, now emerge with the nourishing rain that descends from the skies above. Know that you are not walking this path by yourself. Heavenly beings are being sent forth to support you, individuals of intention, messengers of righteousness. With unwavering support, steadfast companions will join you on your journey, and most importantly, I am paving the way ahead, illuminating the truth, and breaking down every barrier that has ever made you question your own value. Do not gaze behind with a heart burdened by sorrow. Embrace the future with the insight of a chosen guide, one who carries not just their own path, but the promise of a heritage yearning for renewal. Step forward with bravery. Embrace the truth that is making its way back to you with an open heart. Embrace the message I present to you, not one crafted with mere ink and paper, but one inspired by the Spirit and infused with divine strength. This serves as a reminder of who you truly are, of the promise made with those who came before you, and of the path I am guiding you towards, a path free from deception and rooted in everlasting truth. My dear friends, there are moments in our journey when we feel that certain cherished aspects of our lives have vanished, valuable and holy treasures that appear to have been taken away, seemingly beyond our reach once more. But I address you at this moment. What is rightfully yours has always remained within reach. It did not disappear, it was simply guided elsewhere for a season. Entrusted to individuals lacking the rightful authority, it became ensnared by the grip of falsehood, by powers of influence that sought to obscure the truth, to convince you that you were unworthy of reclaiming what was rightfully yours. But now, I am revealing the profound truth that you are called to understand. The legacy you believed was taken from you transcends the physical realm. It is profound, expansive, and anchored in the sacred beyond your wildest dreams. This inheritance is deeply connected to your authentic self, to the essence that courses through your being, the very essence that was once scorned, cast aside, and misinterpreted by those who could not recognize the profound potential that lies within you. That blood transcends its role as a mere biological symbol. It is the manifestation of a selection that occurred prior to the very creation of the universe. The assurances I have set for your heritage remain steadfast, regardless of whether they have been rejected, concealed, or obscured by the trials of life. And now, that very blood, once mocked and scorned, becomes the key that unlocks doors long shut, the answer to every curse spoken to dismantle your honor and your destiny. You must understand this is not simply a tale of earthly possessions or superficial glory. This is a journey of restoring a sacred inheritance, one that cannot be measured in coins nor weighed by the scales of the world. This inheritance is the wellspring of your soul, the promise given to your ancestors, the divine dreams passed down through generations, but stolen, distorted, or buried by the forces of deceit. This inheritance is not yours alone. It is the sacred thread binding generations together. It is the word I have engraved into the spiritual history of your family. It is the unfulfilled prophecies, the unfinished callings, the quiet cries of souls who once carried great dreams but were broken along the way. And now, I am searching for one who will rise and declare, enough. These things can no longer be buried. It is time for restoration. You are the one I have chosen, not because you are perfect, not because you have never stumbled, but because your heart has always inclined toward the truth, always yearned to walk in the light. You are the one who carries within the voice of righteousness, the flame rising from the ashes to illuminate a generation searching for hope. Upon your shoulders I am placing the sacred responsibility of restoring what was stolen from your bloodline. Understand this, my beloved, those who once seized what was not theirs are not the victors. They do not possess the truth, and they cannot stop what I have ordained. Though they build entire systems to oppose you, though they wielded power, conspiracies, and even silence to extinguish the voice of justice, now my power is shaking the very foundations of all they constructed. For truth will always prevail in the inheritance I have given you. No force can withhold it when the time of restoration has come. Do not let past limitations cause you to doubt yourself. Do not allow an extended wait to lead you to believe that my commitment has slipped from my mind. I always remember. I stand firm in my words, unwavering in my commitment. What is rightfully yours will be restored to you, not just in sufficient measure but overflowing, not only intact but increased manifold. For when I bring back, I do not simply refresh what was taken away. I unveil the unseen and bring forth new revelations. Prepare your spirit like fertile ground, eager to welcome the bounty. Allow thankfulness to pour forth from your heart like a gentle river, for what lies ahead is meant not just for you, but for generations to come. Those who walk the path before you, those who shed tears in quietude, those who held faith without sight, they shall discover their purpose through you. You shall become the fulfillment of unspoken hopes. You have the power to bring an end to the cycle of suffering. You were chosen to restore the inheritance to its rightful home. My dear ones, I urge you to stand tall with bravery. Embrace the moment and enter into the role I have designated for you. Do not gaze upon the past with a heavy heart. Embrace the future with a heart full of optimism. This is the moment that is destined to unfold. This is the time for revelation, for declaration, for the renewal of all that has been taken away. And you, indeed you, shall behold it and elevate that legacy to a glorious new level. For no one can obstruct what I have proclaimed. Every falsehood will ultimately be revealed by the brilliance of honesty. No hand can grasp what is not rightfully theirs. When I stand and proclaim, restore what was taken. Hear the divine whispers resonating in your soul. Embrace with love, welcome with compassion, and allow the healing to flow abundantly from the depths of forever. This inheritance is destined for you, and you shall not depart from this season without grasping the fulfillment of what has been promised to you. I, the steadfast and genuine guide, will fulfill all that I have started within you. My dear one, in this moment, you may be feeling a profound and unusual awakening within your spirit, a gentle expansion, a sense of motion, as if an unseen force is inviting you to step away from the known and embrace a journey into the extraordinary. This is a matter of faith and purpose. This is the holy resonance that intertwines with each breath, each aspiration, and every serene instant when you take a moment to reflect amidst the rush of life. What you are experiencing are the initial signs of a transformative season where the celestial and the earthly align, inviting you into a wholly new chapter of your sacred journey. Though you might struggle to articulate the emotion, you can sense its authenticity. A peculiar sound resonates in your thoughts during the simplest moments, a sound that transcends this earthly existence, akin to a divine call from the Almighty. It may be a tune unfamiliar to your ears, yet it evokes within you recollections of a faraway realm where your spirit once found its home before being brought to this world. Or perhaps it arrives in vibrant dreams, more vivid than anything experienced in the light of day, where you find yourself in a place that feels both strange and significant. Do not overlook these moments too hastily. Do not dismiss them as simple happenstance. They are the whispers of the divine. What you are feeling in this moment is a divine indication that holy pathways are starting to unfold before you. Gradually and selectively, as not all will perceive them. But because you are set apart for a special purpose, I am guiding you toward deeper spiritual realms you have yet to explore. These gates are crafted not from iron or limestone. They are crafted from heavenly assurances, concealed insights, and blessed chances intended uniquely for your individual path. In a vision, you might see yourself traversing a radiant passage, not radiant due to material wealth, but because of the divine presence that resides within. The hallway stretches on, serene and still, its silence echoing with a reverence that feels almost divine. On either side stand closed doors, adorned with unfamiliar symbols and inscribed with names, as though the narrative of your life has already been etched upon them. In moments of uncertainty, you might find yourself pausing, contemplating which path to take, as each option appears to be closed off. But then the wondrous event unfolds. One of those doors gently opens, not through force, but by the grace of a simple, sincere, and trusting touch from your own hand. When that door opens, you will enter a realm that has been prepared for you since the dawn of creation, a sanctuary where the fragments of your being will be restored, where long-held inquiries will receive their resolutions, and where what once felt elusive will be illuminated like the first light of day. It will not merely be a revelation. It will be a profound encounter, an encounter with your true purpose, an encounter with the one who has known you since before the beginning of time. And in that moment, understanding will dawn upon you. You have always been cherished, always remembered, and always guided along the journey I have laid out for you. These signs will become more apparent as you persist in your journey of spiritual awareness. Those in your midst may not fully grasp the journey you are on, but do not allow their lack of understanding to shake your faith. Your calling is meant for a select few, not the masses. It is for those who have the courage to believe, who take a step forward, and who are willing to release the past in order to embrace the new. Continue to open your heart to the messages being shared. Continue to envision your aspirations. Continue to seek what may appear unclear yet is rich with strength, for it is through that faithfulness that the divine will reveal its wonders. You might discover yourself guided towards unknown individuals, uncharted territories, and responsibilities you never envisioned. Have faith and do not be afraid. Each step will be led with purpose. Every door that opens will never lead you astray, but always closer to the depths of my heart. Keep your heart soft, like good soil awaiting seed. Keep your eyes bright, like lamps trimmed and burning, ready for the appointed hour of encounter. You are not only called to walk through doors, you are destined to become the one who carries the keys. As you pass through the corridors of your own becoming, as you learn to unlock those sacred doors, you will also be entrusted with the authority to open them for others. You shall become an awakener, a guide, an inspiration through whom other souls will find the golden hallways destined for them. Never underestimate the gentle touch of faith in your hands. That subtle touch, if it flows from a heart that is pure and full of hope, can shake the very gates that have remained locked for generations. It can open opportunities your forefathers only dreamed of. It has the power to transcend the boundaries your spirit once thought were insurmountable. And above all, it will serve as the undeniable proof that you have been chosen, empowered, and designated for a purpose far beyond what you can envision. I feel compelled to share this with you. Your divine legacy, the holy gift that bears your name from the very start, is not as easily taken as you may have once thought. The challenges you have faced did not come about without purpose. They were part of a meticulously devised plan by malevolent forces that recognized from the very beginning the greatness of the purpose you hold, and aimed to suffocate it before it had the chance to flourish. They did not simply seek to divert your attention. They plotted to lead you away from embracing your authentic self in the sacred realm. They utilized the instruments of misdirection, cloaks spun with falsehoods and persuasive untruths, to draw you into realms that were never meant for your habitation. They created false narratives, intertwining reality with deception to obscure your true nature, leading you to doubt your beginnings and your destined role in the greater plan. They altered the past, changed the sequence, exchanged identities, and crafted stories designed to rob your spirit of understanding. They went beyond merely distorting the truth. They called forth those who weave illusions and cast spells, appearing as beacons of hope while concealing shadows, to sow discord and trepidation in your heart. Through misleading messages and ceremonies cloaked in untruths, they aimed to draw you away from the wellspring of existence. They distorted your aspirations into fears, lurking within every image and symbol, until you found yourself hesitant to trust in what had been lovingly woven into your soul since the beginning of time. They intertwined your inner wisdom with doubt, causing you to question yourself each time you sought to rise and embrace the truth. The promises they sought to hold you to were never mere empty phrases. They were shaped by quiet concessions, by the absence of voice against injustice, by instances when you relinquished your rightful place simply due to feelings of inadequacy. But I declare to you now, every chain, every incantation meant to overshadow the light within you has been shattered, not through your own strength, but by the divine force of righteous truth. I have advocated for you. I have stepped in at the right moment, and I have proclaimed the release of your spirit from every bond that once confined you in the shadows of unawareness. Every utterance, once echoed like a haunting refrain, clinging to the atmosphere, has now vanished like fog before the brilliance of understanding. The barriers that once held you back have fallen away, allowing you to step boldly into your future. The deceptive labels placed upon you by the adversary have been wiped clean from the heavenly ledger. You are free from the burdens of unclaimed labels and can cast aside the heavy garments of fear, shame, and doubt that have weighed you down. Your moment of triumph was destined long before you even realized it. Your triumphant path was written long before your arrival into this world. I envisioned this moment, the moment when truth would illuminate the shadows, and you would awaken to the fullness of your true self. You have been set free from the turmoil of confusion and doubt. You are chosen, destined to liberate, to tear down, and to declare the truth. Everything has been transformed anew. May this truth be firmly planted in your heart. No force, no falsehood, no matter how cleverly constructed, can obstruct the awakening I have destined for you. You were created to heed the divine call, to see the truth, and to transcend every deception that the world sought to impose upon you. The schemers may have set their sights on you, but they overlooked a crucial truth. You are part of a greater purpose. You are a steward of tradition, a guardian of the light, protected by my unwavering support. My dear ones, do not be afraid when deep emotions awaken within your spirit. It is the sign that the remnants are preparing for renewal. Do not shy away when your aspirations start to come into focus, for they are my messages, inscribed upon your soul like pages of a story waiting to be revealed. Move forward with the assurance of liberation, as one who has found clarity in the journey of life and embraced the path laid before them. In this moment, all obstacles are removed, every bond is broken, and every concealed truth is emerging into clarity. I am not simply bringing back what has been taken from you. I am broadening the sacred ground upon which you will tread. What you once only envisioned in your heart, I will now help to realize. New opportunities will unfold before you. You will receive new calls to action. You will step into hallowed spaces that were previously closed to you. For now you possess the genuine keys, enlightenment, belief, and your true self. Embrace this deeply within your spirit. Nothing and no one can take away what has been ordained for you. Walk in the light of your divine selection. Exhale with the spirit of liberation. Proclaim with confidence, for the victory is assured. And how about you? You embody the essence of truth renewed in a world burdened by falsehood. I've stood by your side through trials, and now the moment has come for you to embrace the triumph that has been destined for you. My dear child, I wish for you to comprehend this fully, for in understanding it, your spirit will find clarity and no longer drift in uncertainty. It will burn bright with purpose, meaning, and unwavering resolve. Your legacy transcends the physical realm. It is not the wealth accumulated in a bank account, nor is it the inheritance passed down through generations. The blessings I have prepared for you extend far beyond the limits of this earthly realm. It is not merely a blessing, it is a sacred calling, a mandate bestowed upon me. It is a divine mark, imprinted upon the essence of your existence, proclaiming that you are not merely favored to experience joy, but also summoned to accomplish a higher purpose. It is essential to understand that within this inheritance resides the complete divine plan for your existence. Every detail holds significance. Not a single occurrence falls outside my divine authority. From the moment you entered this world, to the souls you meet along your journey, from the scars that reside within you, to the small, often overlooked moments that shape your story, all have been beautifully intertwined in the purpose you were called to fulfill. This legacy reflects the path you were meant to walk during your time here. It is the journey I set forth in the tapestry of existence long before you took your first breath. And within the divine plan are individuals destined to encounter you, to be uplifted by your spirit, guided by your wisdom, strengthened by your presence, and inspired by your unwavering hope. They do not come into your life by mere chance. They are brought to you through a sacred bond woven by the invisible hand of fate. You are chosen to guide them, not through coercion but through compassion, by inspiring their hearts. By the light that emanates from the very places where you once suffered, you will not save them by your own might, but through the path you have traveled, through the preparation you have undertaken, through the scars that have now transformed into your glory. Not only that, but you have also been called to dismantle corrupted systems, structures that have arisen from darkness and deception. You are the clarion call that echoes in the stillness of night, the unwavering force that breaks through the dense walls of deception. You are the instrument that breaks through the age-old barriers the adversary has built to confine spirits in chains and darkness. But remember this, you are not walking this path alone. I am with you. My strength supports you. My spirit envelopes you. And in every place you are called to, I have already journeyed ahead of you. Every step you take, every place you find yourself, whether it be uncharted paths, overlooked sights, or moments that appear disconnected from your journey, holds within it a profound significance. The figures, the moments, the unexpected appearances of places before you are not mere coincidences. They are woven into the very essence of existence. Divine rhythms designed to stir the deep recollections within your spirit. You will find yourself experiencing a profound sense of familiarity, as if you have encountered that sound, that visage, in times past. For surely, you have. Your spirit was aware all along. This is a time for reflection, awakening cherished memories within us. There will be times when you take a moment to reflect, and a cherished memory from days gone by will unexpectedly come to mind. A moment that once appeared trivial, now illuminated with profound understanding in your heart. That is when I am stirring the profound recollection within you. The moments of unease, the peculiar visions in slumber, the unspoken worries, they were the initial gentle indicators that a higher presence, something profound, was approaching. I have woven cautions into the fabric of your feelings. When you found yourself pondering the reason for loneliness amidst the throngs, it was your spirit recalling a promise yet to unfold. When you yearned for something beyond words, it was a reminder of the sacred design I had envisioned for you. All of it is becoming clearer, gradually revealing itself from the haze of a past existence, and you will step into the illumination of understanding, a flame that remains unwavering, for it is kindled by my own spirit. As you start to recognize that these elements are not mere fragments, but rather interconnected threads woven together like golden strands in the magnificent tapestry of purpose, you will find yourself walking with a renewed sense of direction. Your path shall now be illuminated by steadfast faith, dispelling all doubt. You shall no longer quiver at the prospect of what lies ahead. Instead, you will stand resolute, empowered by the knowledge of your true identity and purpose. You will come to respond to the call, not out of fear, but with a profound, passionate yearning. Your inheritance, therefore, is a profound blessing. Your essence is not merely an object to hold, but a way of life to embody and share with others. It is a call to embrace your authentic purpose in this life, not as a seeker still searching for direction, but as one who possesses the guidance within, following each holy sign to its rightful conclusion. And that conclusion is not for your exaltation, but to pay tribute to the one who has penned every chapter of your narrative with everlasting love. My dear ones, continue on your journey. Stay connected within your spirit. Pay attention to the whispers of your soul and what they seek to convey. Permit me to reveal to you each detail of the code, every part of the plan, and every chapter of the legacy. For now is the moment when you truly come to know yourself. Now is the moment for you to step into reflection. In that sacred reflection, all things shall be revealed to you. Now you will begin to perceive everything in a new and profound way, a divine light that not only brightens the situations surrounding you, but also reaches into the very essence of your being. In these recent days, you may have felt a weight upon your spirit, as if a quiet shadow has settled over your heart, leading you to believe, time and again, that you were wandering in a place devoid of hope, without a path to freedom. You will come to understand why solitude wrapped around you like a persistent shadow, intentionally distancing you from the warmth of companionship, from the sound of voices, and from the essence of love. Your strength is not in question. It is not due to a lack of worthiness, and it is certainly not because I have strayed from your path. It is because you hold within you a precious gift, a hidden gift that the adversary discerned long before you ever came to understand it. In light of this, it sought to obscure the truth of your identity, to cloud your image in the mirror, and to instill doubt within your heart. It could not take away what I had entrusted to you, so it sought to lead you astray, attempting to erase the memory of the gift you had received. Have you ever pondered why the fatigue of your spirit arrives in such relentless waves? Why are there nights when you lie awake, your heart aching for reasons you cannot name? Moments when you feel as though you were living in this world yet somehow estranged from your very existence. Everything has a purpose. A struggle is occurring, not in the external world but deep within, a conflict aimed at capturing your thoughts, the very essence of your beliefs, your understanding, and your reality about who you are. In time, you will grasp the reasons behind the darkness seeking to confine you to solitude, for a solitary spirit is more susceptible to the notion that it holds no value, lacks purpose, and is without a role in the greater design. It hushed you, for it understood that when you shared your voice, the very heavens and the earth would pay heed. It caused you to withdraw, dreading the moment you would stand and tremble the very base of its stronghold constructed on falsehoods. It planted seeds of abandonment in your heart, for if you continued to believe you were unloved, you would hesitate to embrace self-love, and even more so, to extend love to the world you were called to heal. But now, all things are becoming clear. The mist is cleared, and the sound of truth resonates within you, overpowering any voice that sought to suffocate your spirit. As you embark on a journey to discover the profound truths of your existence, the reason for your being, and the divine strength that courses through your heritage, you find yourself empowered beyond measure. Truth liberates the soul. Truth liberates the soul. Truth casts away every falsehood that may have taken residence in your thoughts. Once you have glimpsed your true self as I see you, nothing will draw you back to the deceptive limitations that the adversary once led you to believe were genuine. Once you understand your purpose to illuminate shadowed places, to rouse those in slumber, and to mend what has been fractured, then every plot that sought to hinder you loses its significance. You have gained wisdom and strength, no longer swayed by the trials of life or the weight of past hurts, for you have come to understand the truth. And once you understand, nothing can restrain you. No bond can restrain a spirit that has found its genuine value. No fortress of darkness can restrain a spirit that has been illuminated with truth. No sound carries more weight than the echo of my words within your heart. You will discover a newfound strength within yourself, not due to changes in your surroundings, but because a profound power within you has been stirred to life. What once caused you fear now serves as the solid ground beneath your feet. The trials that once brought you pain are now symbols of your strength. The challenging times that once led you to consider surrender are now the beginning pages of your triumphant story. And then, those who once observed you quietly will be filled with wonder. They will inquire, what transpired with that individual? And the answer will not be, they became stronger, but rather, they have found clarity. When truth arrives, it speaks softly yet powerfully. It shines brightly by its own light. It brings stillness, it humbles spirits, it transforms souls, and you are the bearer of that profound truth. My dear one, continue to press on. Do not dwell in sadness for the times of struggle. They were essential to bring you to a state of awareness. Do not hesitate to look around for acknowledgement, for I have already seen you. I have summoned you personally, marked you with my sign, and sanctified each path you take. You are not required to seek the approval of the world to step into the territory I have already entrusted to you. Trust in what has been instilled in your spirit, and hold this close to your heart. Once you have gained understanding, you cannot be silenced, you cannot be concealed, you cannot be forced back into the darkness, for the light that resides within you is now meant to shine beyond yourself. It is for a generation seeking guidance. You are the light in the darkness, the protector of wisdom, the one selected to stir a sacred purpose that rests quietly within the hearts of many others. With this understanding, you shall no longer tread the path of fear. You shall walk in strength, not because frailty has disappeared, but because in your deepest vulnerability, I have shown my power in the most profound way. Move forward, chosen servant. Embrace life with unwavering confidence, as if no obstacle can hinder your path. For indeed, nothing else can. No one. For all time. My dear ones, the light I have ignited within your spirit is a fire that shall endure forever. It is not a momentary flicker, nor something that the trials of life can easily extinguish. It is a radiant illumination that emanates from the essence of everlasting life, from unwavering love, and from the divine strength I have instilled within you. That flame serves not just to illuminate your own journey, but also to guide those wandering in the shadows. You possess a divine light within you, a brilliance that remains unhidden, unquenchable, and impervious to any power. And that light shall endure through the ages. On the contrary, it will shine brighter, more vividly, and with greater strength as you come closer to the complete understanding of my essence and the purpose you bear. Each step you take in belief amplifies that illumination. Each time you embrace truth, the light within you resonates with a melody that transcends time. The seemingly insignificant gestures, a kind word, a gentle act, a compassionate glance, each one is a flicker that reveals the essence of my being within you. So walk with the steadfast assurance shaped in the crucible of divine light. Not the kind of assurance that is derived from others or situations, but the steadfast faith that arises from understanding your true identity. Welcome the uncertainty not with trepidation, but with divine strength. I have walked ahead of you and made ready every way. Every step of the journey is guided by my hand. Not a day goes by that I do not keep my gaze fixed upon you. Every step you take, whether through sunlit plains or shadowed valleys, is part of the divine purpose I have set forth. My essence is the divine breath that bestows upon you strength beyond mere physicality. In moments of feeling less than enough, know that my spirit is here to uplift you, granting you wisdom and shedding light on every shadowy area of your thoughts. He guides you in silence, offers solace in solitude, and provides wisdom when you feel lost. In my heart, you are more than just a presence. You walk in strength, harmonizing with the essence of your being as it was intended from the beginning. And the assurances I have shared with you are the steadfast cornerstone of your existence. When the tides of life change, when compassion wanes, when turmoil and doubt envelop the world, my message endures. They remain steadfast, vibrant, and strong, just as they were from the very start. Every promise I make is not mere words, but a sacred commitment inscribed by my devoted spirit. One can establish a strong foundation in their life and find assurance in its stability. My affection is not a passing feeling. It is a sanctuary, a haven of peace, a comforting embrace that nurtures your spirit through every chapter of existence. When the world grows cold, my love is a warm embrace that will never falter. When your heart is weary, my love is the stream that refreshes your spirit. There is nothing you can do that would diminish my love for you, and nothing you have not done that could increase it. My affection knows no bounds, regardless of what you do. It is shown through the sacrifice, where I selected you, called you personally, and resolved to hold on to you forever. My dear friends, hold this truth close to your heart with steadfast confidence. I am always by your side, not just at times, not only when you act rightly, not solely in moments of triumph. I stand beside you in each breath, in every sigh, and in every hesitant step along your path of belief. No matter the feelings of solitude you may experience, or whether your gaze can find me, the essence of truth stands firm and unwavering. I am present, nearer than your innermost reflections, nearer than the heartache for which you have yet to find expression. When uncertainty starts to creep into your thoughts, seek the sanctuary that offers comfort, not as a means to flee from reality, but as a safe haven in my embrace. I do not look down upon your struggles. I stand by your side when you feel weary. On the contrary, it is in those very moments that I unveil the most profound closeness of my presence. There's no need for grand expressions to reach out to me. A gentle breath, an upward gaze, a soft murmur of the soul. I listen to each voice, and I answer with care. When the clouds of uncertainty obscure your vision, when you cannot see the future or draw a clear picture of the path ahead, remember this. My unwavering commitment remains like the sun, rising every morning, shining every day. I remain steadfast and unwavering. If I guided you through the shadows yesterday, I remain strong enough to uplift you as you move ahead today. And tomorrow, I will remain steadfast in fulfilling every promise I have made. When challenges arise like a tempest, when the gales of uncertainty batter the thresholds of your thoughts, when apprehension taps at your spirit in the stillness of the night, hold fast to the truth that I am the one who sustains your very being. I am not just the foundation of your resilience. I am your source of strength. In me, you not only find your footing, but you also move forward, triumph, and shatter obstacles that once appeared unyielding. My dear one, embrace the light that shines within you. Do not retreat, believing it is insignificant in the face of the shadows. For genuine light does not require brilliance to brighten a whole existence. It must hold steadfast, akin to a flame in the darkness, a warm spark amidst the chill, or the first light of day breaking after a lengthy night. You were designed to radiate, not for your own sake, but for those who are still seeking the path. And I will accompany you in every stride toward the illumination, until the light within you brings to fruition the purpose I have instilled in your soul. My cherished one, the jewel of my soul, in this tumultuous world, cling steadfastly to one unwavering truth, the words that flow from my heart amidst the noise of life, in the myriad of conflicting messages that envelop you. My message stands as the truest essence, the life-giving stream that refreshes your tired spirit. Let not a single day go by without allowing your heart to be filled with the wisdom and truth that emanate from my teachings. Let my words nourish your spirit, essential for your journey. For your spirit cannot thrive on mere sustenance alone, but on every utterance that flows from my lips. Embrace each new day with an open heart and softly speak, Divine Creator, today I seek your guidance as fervently as I seek the breath of life. In those sacred moments when you decide to connect your heart with my spirit, the voids, the weights, and the doubts within you will start to find healing and clarity. The insights you encounter in stillness, whether through a verse, a vision, or an unexpected thought that whispers softly, are not mere coincidences. They are seeds of healing, planted in your heart by my own hand. As you embrace each word I share with appreciation and belief, you will see the revival of joy, not a transient happiness ignited by momentary feelings, but the profound understanding that I am here with you, directing your path with care. This joy serves as the soothing remedy for your fatigue, the illumination that chases away the darkness of uncertainty, the power that elevates you when you believe you can no longer rise. Do not allow a moment of quiet to lead you to believe that my voice has faded away. I am ever present. The inquiry lies not in my silence, but in the stillness of your heart to listen. My dear one, hold this close to your heart. I have never asked you to dwell in fear. Fear is not the legacy I have bestowed upon you. It is the language of shadows, a device the adversary employs to lead you away from your rightful path. But you are not made to cower in the face of doubt. You are invited to journey in faith, not merely by what you see, but through a profound assurance that I am steadfast and will always deliver on my promises. Stand strong, my dear one, not relying solely on your own might, but with the steadfast assurance that springs from your trust in me. When you entrust your heart to me, you are establishing your life on a foundation that is unshakable, not swayed by fleeting feelings or the opinions of others, but rooted in my true essence. I am the steadfast foundation that remains unyielding, the refuge in moments of distress, the everlasting stronghold that provides safety through every tempest. In times of turmoil, when everything seems to shift and even your own heart feels foreign, I stand as a steadfast presence, ready to embrace you with open arms and unwavering acceptance. I am your safe haven, not just during difficult times, but in every single moment of your journey. When your heart falters, I am your steadfast anchor. When your thoughts are overwhelmed by clashing sounds, I am your gentle peace. When your spirit is weary, I am your sanctuary of peace. Come to me not out of weakness, but because I have invited you to discover solace once more in my arms. I stand as your protector, enveloping you in safety and safeguarding you from every plot of the adversary. No harmful force can penetrate the protection I have surrounded you with. No curse, no slander, no sin from the past can penetrate the protective shield of grace that I have placed around you. You are embraced by my unwavering support, and that is a gift that can never be taken from you. Dearly cherished, may your heart be completely intertwined with mine, not just in times of prayer, but in every pulse of existence. May your spirit yearn for me always, so that each thought, every choice, and every aspiration within you may be infused with the divine life that comes from above. Allow your spirit to resonate with the cadence of my heartbeat, and you will come to realize that solitude is but an illusion. Each time you express your need for guidance, I come closer to you. Whenever you utter, "Speak, Lord," I fill your spirit with vibrant truths. And each time you declare, regardless of the circumstances, my faith remains steadfast. A new part of my realm has taken root in your heart. Never underestimate the bond that exists between your heart and my spirit. It transcends a simple spiritual encounter. It is a vibrant connection, a flow of vitality, a force capable of moving mountains and opening doors that once appeared unyielding. This is what will not only sustain you through times of challenge, but also empower you to remain steadfast in moments of triumph. I am bringing forth a new beginning in you. I am cleansing your spirit. I am guiding you, not for the sake of comfort, but to ensure that your life is filled with purpose. You were created to stand out, to illuminate the world around you. You are called not to retreat, but to guide others forward. And I, indeed, will stand by your side until the very end, ensuring that you remain steadfast and never stray from my embrace. Cling tightly to my teachings, dear one. Partake of it as you would your daily sustenance. Long for it as one longs for water in the wilderness. And then you shall witness. With a heart that embraces my teachings, I will cultivate within you an unwavering faith, a steadfast life, and an enduring legacy that remains untouchable. You are the vessel I have selected for this purpose, and I will fulfill it, my beloved. Hear my message with deep sincerity and conviction, for this is the moment I urge you to stand up and take action, not just to elevate oneself in a physical manner, but to ascend from the depths of your soul, the realm where you have permitted pain, fear, and loss to hold dominion for far too long. Now is the moment for you to step away from the shadows of the past. Do not allow sorrow or disappointment to shape your identity. Stand firm in your belief, a belief not shaped by ease, but strengthened through trials and ignited by an unwavering hope. I urge you to move forward with confidence, not with the weight of anxiety, but with the assurance of your true identity in me. Move forward with the confidence of someone who has been given a sacred trust, as one who possesses a legacy that is beyond the reach of others. For far too long, you have allowed the adversary to take away the joy that I have placed within your heart, a joy that is not reliant on the circumstances around you, but rather springs forth from the very essence of my presence within you. Now, I urge you, take back what belongs to you. Reclaim the joy that was overshadowed by sorrow. Reclaim the joy that was set aside when aspirations were postponed and commitments appeared to take their time. My dear one, let go of the burdens of the past. Let go of the remnants of the past. They do not define your true self. You were destined for a life of purpose and light, not to dwell in the remnants of what once was. You are meant to embrace the fresh beginnings I bring forth for you every single day. What was once shattered, I shall restore. What once led you to stumble, I will transform into the very bedrock for something far more profound. But first, you must decide to release what holds you back. It is time to shed the heavy robes of sorrow that you have quietly carried. It is essential to set aside every outdated way of thinking, every mindset that has held you captive in fear and resignation. I proclaim this with certainty. A wonderful change is unfolding in your life. Not a small alteration, not a trivial modification, but a deep transformation. A transformation that begins within, influencing your mindset and actions, shaping your thoughts and defining who you are. I am bringing forth a transformation in your spirit. Like a flowing stream, I am bestowing upon you a fresh existence, a deeper understanding, and a renewed recognition of your true self and my essence. And once this journey of change commences, no power can hinder it. There is no negativity, no past experience, and no harsh words that can withstand the strength that is currently within you. The doors that were once firmly closed, doors of possibility, of purpose, of restoration, of togetherness, of insight, will now start to swing wide, not due to your worth or skill, but because the moment I designated has arrived. It is my hand that turns the locks that remain unbroken by others. I am removing the barriers that once caused you to pause in trepidation, and when the doors open, you will not simply walk through to receive. You will serve as a guide for others, ushering them into the splendor I have set aside for them. What once appeared unattainable will reveal itself before you. The gifts you once questioned, the potential that was overlooked, shall now be made manifest for all to see. You will discover yourself engaging in endeavors you once only envisioned in the quiet of your heart. For I am not merely opening doors for you. I am enhancing your spirit, widening your understanding, and amplifying your impact in ways you have yet to envision. And the most marvelous aspect is this: the very trials the adversary sought to bring you down with, the trials, the betrayals, the shadows that once felt insurmountable, I will transform into a testament of my strength in your journey. In time, you will reflect and find not the suffering, but the mark of healing and renewal. Your life story will be shared not through sorrow, but through the joyous laughter of one who has triumphed over challenges. I will transform you into a testament, not merely to share my words, but to embody the truth of my existence, my unwavering faithfulness, and my commitment to fulfill every promise I have made. My cherished one, understand this: no suffering has been in vain, and no setback is the end. I am collecting each broken fragment of your journey and weaving them into a beautiful tapestry, an unforeseen creation, a vibrant depiction of my deep understanding and kindness. Allow me to finish the work I have begun in you. Move forward from the past with strength and gaze into the future with the hopeful vision of one who has received a divine purpose. Now nothing can hinder your journey, for I, the one who initiated this noble endeavor within you, will see it through to fulfillment. Stand firm, be courageous, and prepare to step into the wonderful future that awaits you. Remember, I am always on time. All things shall unfold in their destined moment, and that moment is upon us now. Your patience has been truly commendable. This is the time to step forward. This is the time to embrace the purpose that has been divinely ordained for your life. Now is the time for you to embrace your true potential, and I will accompany you in every step you take, in every word you utter, in every triumph you achieve, for you belong to me, and I belong to you, completely, steadfastly, eternally. My dear one, raise your gaze and behold the horizon where a new day is emerging, illuminated by the light of hope and the assurances I have shared with you. Do not allow the past to bind you in the darkness of uncertainty or confine you in the weary realm of trepidation. I invite you to move ahead, not without purpose, but illuminated by the warmth of my guidance. The journey that lies before you is not a common one. It is intricately designed with moments of grace, holy interactions, and chances that only you have been destined to accept. Do not dwell on the past or lament what might have been. Do not define your future by the setbacks you have experienced. Your history does not dictate your future. What I am revealing to you goes beyond what you can envision. Ahead of you lies a journey that transcends the individual experience. It is woven into the divine design of my realm. It is a space where you will not only receive but also share, not only walk but also guide, not only exist but live with significance and intention. Embrace the fullness of what is in store for you with an open heart. With each step you take, you will start to feel the heartbeat of the purpose I have instilled in you, like a gentle yet profound force, like a holy breath moving through every part of your being. You will come to realize that the things you once deemed insignificant have truly been the very strands I've employed to create a wonder. Every experience in your life holds purpose and meaning. Each misstep, every heartfelt plea, and every instance of solitude have all transformed into the building blocks upon which your renewed journey is established. There have been times when apprehension has taken hold of you, moments when your spirit felt burdened by the unknown, and the challenges before you appeared overwhelming. But I urge you now, do not allow fear to stifle the greatness that has been instilled within you. Fear is not a part of my message. It is the deceptive illusion of events that have yet to unfold, constantly seeking to steal away the divine strength found in the here and now. Remember, you were not made to retreat into shadows of despair. You were created to rise high upon the summit, where my light can radiate through you to the farthest corners of the world. Do not allow uncertainty to take away the valuable moments I have set aside for your growth. Whenever you find yourself in doubt, you are, in truth, questioning the profound work being done within you. Your presence here is part of a greater purpose. You have been selected for a special purpose. You have received a divine blessing. You have been empowered by my very essence. Uncertainty is the chain that restricts the efforts of those chosen. It does not shout, yet it quietly saps the spirit of its faith. Once you embrace the truth that all the strength I hold is yours to share, doubt will find no refuge in your heart. You are not meant to bear this burden by yourself. I am here to carry the weightiest burden for you. Stand tall, not merely with firm footing, but with a refreshed spirit and a heart brimming with belief. This belief is not without insight. It is a conscious decision to place faith in my guidance rather than in your emotions. It is the decision to step forward, even when the entire journey is not yet clear, solely because you trust in the support that is guiding you. It is making the decision to remain steadfast when the world around you is in turmoil, for you know that I am unwavering. It is embracing the faith that even in the most unforeseen circumstances, I am continually guiding all things for your benefit. As you move ahead with unwavering belief, you will experience my presence in a deeper and more personal way than you ever have before. I assure you, my presence is not just a concept. I walk alongside you in a tangible way. I am fully engaged in every aspect. I uplift you in times of fatigue, encourage you when hope seems lost, guide you when you face choices, and offer my presence when solace is sought. I will always be by your side. I walk ahead to pave the path, stand alongside to uplift you, and follow behind to protect you. Your assurance comes from my unwavering presence. It is not a temporary uplift, but a timeless promise. With each stride you make, I instill in you resilience. With each breath, I plant solace. In each prayer, I offer the essence of my reply. And when you find yourself at a loss for words and prayer, it is my spirit who speaks on your behalf with unutterable sighs. My cherished one, I did not summon you just to endure. I have invited you to embrace a life of abundance. Abundance does not signify a lack of challenges, but rather the existence of completeness even in the face of them. It is in that moment of understanding, even when the future is unclear, you find peace, for I am the one who guides it all. It is in your faith that, even when the complete vision is not yet revealed, each stroke is crafted with heavenly grace. It is when you enter each day not weighed down by burdens, but filled with the hopeful expectation of one who embraces a meaningful journey. All that I have set forth is already arranged and ready. Every blessing I have ever assured you is approaching swiftly. You are not anticipating it. It is calling you to embrace your strength and move forward with faith. Your purpose is not a remote aspiration hidden in a faraway tomorrow. It resonates in harmony with your heart even now. It flourishes with each humble choice to have faith. It radiates more brilliantly with each decision you make to persevere. So raise your gaze, dear one. Gaze upon the future not through the lens of fear, but with the bright vision of one who has been called to guide. Come forth. You don't need to see the whole journey. Just trust that I am guiding you along the way. Press forward, for all that you seek is already present within your heart. Embrace each day as though it marks the start of the wonderful journey I have envisioned for you since the dawn of creation. Oh, my cherished one, now is the moment to open the doors of your heart wide, not just to ajar them, but to remove every unseen barrier that has led you to retreat in sorrow, uncertainty, or in the scars that remain unhealed. I invite you to experience a profound connection with me, a place where all is revealed, where your heart can be open and unafraid, and where I will embrace you, heal you, and bring you to wholeness. Do not fear the journey inward, for regardless of the flaws, imperfections, or shattered fragments you may uncover, those aspects you've sought to conceal, I still behold you as a cherished treasure in my heart. My vision is not aligned with the ways of the world. I recognize the divine beauty that has been within you from the very start, a pure essence that remains untouched by setbacks or swayed by criticism. You are a unique individual, purposefully placed in this life, not merely one of the countless souls that inhabit this earth. No, you are a creation of great beauty, crafted with care, infused with my spirit, and brought forth from a love that is boundless. You are a creation of purpose, not a mere accident of chance or a cruel trick of destiny. Your existence in this world is the result of a divine purpose established long before the dawn of time. From the very beginning, I have held you in my thoughts, witnessing each moment of your journey before it unfolded. I have crafted your narrative with boundless affection, steadfast endurance, and generous compassion. And even if you have strayed from the way, doubted your value, or questioned your true self, I am here not to judge you, but to welcome you with open arms and remind you of your inherent worth in my sight. The most profound essence of your being is where I yearn to reside. I do not desire superficial demonstrations, empty traditions, or mechanical repetitions. What I long for is a heart that is genuine, compassionate, and eager to connect with me. And what about you? You are starting to embrace that deep desire within you. Your heart longs for something deeper, not just for signs or fleeting gifts, but for a true connection with me. You seek a deep bond, a unity, a connection that remains steadfast despite the challenges and trials of life. Your belief, regardless of its size or strength, is valued deeply by me. Even the smallest spark of hope within you is sufficient for me to kindle a new fire. It is the steadfastness you've clung to during the solitary hours that has touched my soul. It is in those moments when you decided to have faith in me, even when there was no evidence, that the path to extraordinary possibilities was revealed. I understand that your patience has been tested and you may feel fatigued. You've bowed in quiet reflection, allowed hidden sorrows to flow, and grappled with uncertainty within your spirit. And yet, you embraced me with unwavering support. You held steadfast to your beliefs. And that, dear ones, brings me greater joy than the finest gifts. It is that faith which serves as the cornerstone upon which I will accomplish remarkable and powerful deeds in your life. You cannot comprehend the wonders that await you. These are not simply rewards, but heartfelt expressions of my deep affection for you. A love that will guide you to realms you've yet to imagine, transcending every limit of thought and emotion you've ever experienced. I will guide you to a place of plenty, where you will not only be nourished, but also become a wellspring of blessings for those around you. You will experience abundance, not only in material things, but also in love, purpose, and peace. For I will be your abundance. Let go of past failures and focus on the path ahead. Do not allow past memories to bind your journey. Do not let the harsh words that have been spoken over your life prevent you from embracing the truth I am proclaiming to you at this moment. Let us consider the truth of the matter. You are cherished, you are selected, and you are called forth. The reality is as follows. You hold a special role in my everlasting purpose. The reality is as follows. Your value transcends all worldly standards, and this reality will be your cornerstone, empowering you to stride forward with courage, free from the weight of shame, unafraid of what lies ahead, and raising your head high with assurance and resilience. My love is steadfast and unwavering. Your worth is not determined by your successes or your setbacks. It remains steadfast, unaffected by fleeting emotions or changing situations. It is everlasting, steadfast, and as powerful as my very essence. This love is what has carried you through the trials that sought to strip away all that you hold dear. This love is a steadfast flame, enduring through the trials and tribulations that life may bring, unwavering in its light. And now, that love is set to reveal itself in your life more vividly than ever, through doors opened wide, through miracles that surpass understanding, and through the profound healing of your spirit. There is no need for you to struggle or measure yourself against others. Each individual walks a unique path, and I hold yours in high regard. Step forward with the assurance that you are accompanied on this journey. Even when others may distance themselves, and many may not grasp your journey, I am here to comprehend your path. I am here to hear you. I stand with you, and it is this steadfast support that will be the foundation that sustains you in every challenge. Remain unwavering, my cherished one. Understand that you are grounded in the steadfast principles of sacred wisdom. You are free from the chains of fear that bind you to feelings of abandonment, misunderstanding, or rejection. You have been embraced, welcomed, and marked by the one who brought the cosmos into existence. And if I have marked you, then no force can diminish that essence. I encourage you to embrace a profound connection, where you not only listen but truly experience life alongside me, moment by moment, day by day. In this space, you will come to understand that you are a recipient of every blessing I have set aside for you. In there you will not only receive, but also share, becoming a source of hope, life, love, and light to those around you. Get ready, for you are on the brink of a new chapter, a chapter unlike any you have experienced before. This is the time when every hope you believed was lost will be brought back to life with renewed spirit. The wounds you once sought to conceal will transform into sacred spaces where my glory can take root and flourish. In this time, you will experience not just wonders, but also meet me completely, personally, and undeniably. And from that moment onward, everything in your life will be transformed. In my presence, you shall experience transformation, find elevation in your purpose, and receive complete restoration through love. In every moment of your journey, my name shall be exalted. My dear friend, you are truly one of the most cherished and devoted companions I have discovered in the midst of the turmoil of this world. Though many have wandered from my side, pursuing the distractions of the world and the temporary deceptions set before them, you have chosen to remain steadfast. You remain steadfast amidst the turmoil, unwavering in your faith during difficult times, holding on to my promises even when the answers appeared to be slow in coming. That decision, while burdensome and frequently accompanied by sorrow, distinguished you as a shining beacon amid profound shadows. You have stood as a steadfast protector of light, safeguarding the beacon of belief even when the storms of challenge raged and darkness sought to dim your spirit. I witnessed the evenings you shed tears quietly. I observed your daily journey, moving ahead even in the face of unfulfilled hopes. Your voice reached me in the quiet moments, a gentle call that pierced through the chaos, and I remained steadfast, never turning away. Each word you uttered, every soft breath, and every hesitant stride taken in belief transformed into a lovely harmony that resonated through the ages. What truly touches my heart is not just your prayers or the sacrifices you make in silence, but you, your essence, your sincere heart, your profound affection for me. The love that emanates from a depth beyond any ritual's reach, beyond any offering's ability to substitute. Your love for me transcends the gifts I could offer. It is rooted in the essence of my being. You selected me, not for the sake of blessings or rewards, but because you acknowledge the divine essence that resides within the innermost depths of your being. This profound love, this steadfast devotion, this lasting belief has connected us with a sacred bond that no power can break. It was not crafted in comfort or plenty, but intricately formed each day in your unwavering commitment through challenges, in your persistent devotion during times of patience. This connection we share holds a significance that surpasses any material offering, as it is rooted in unwavering commitment, a love that seeks nothing in return and withstands all trials. You have ventured into a profound closeness that many shy away from accepting. Not everyone is prepared to journey through the wilderness alongside me. Not all have the courage to hold on to faith when the signs fade away and quietness prevails. Yet, you chose to stay. You embraced me as your everything, even when the world around you appeared to crumble into nothingness. And are you aware of this? Your willingness to yield has led you to a special closeness in my heart, a space that is reserved for no one else. This is a space defined by affection, by a sacred selection, and by the everlasting promise I have established in your journey. You are not just someone who walks in my footsteps. You are the one I hold dear in my heart. You are the one I invite into the hidden corners of my soul. In this hallowed moment, I share with you the thoughts that remain unspoken among the many. You have become a steadfast partner in the realization of my purpose here on earth. I have faith in you, for I have put you to the test, and you emerged unscathed. You have risen with renewed light, strength, and clarity. Your spirit remains steadfast, your heart pure, and your soul gentle in my presence. And now, I wish to share this with you. Your steadfastness will be remembered always. Every act of love performed in my name holds significance and purpose. Your tears have not escaped my attention. Each one is seen and felt. Every act of forgiveness, every word of blessing, and every small deed done in love is eternally noted in the heavens. I am the embodiment of righteousness, and I hold dear every moment of the kindness you have extended to me. Perhaps you have experienced feelings of insignificance, being overlooked, or being left behind. Yet in the divine spheres, your name is uttered with immense delight. Each time you decided to embrace me despite the world's opposing forces, there was a celebration among the heavenly hosts. Each moment you placed your trust in me, even when the path was unclear, the heavens shifted. You are the melody in the darkness, the light that remains unwavering, the vibrant proof that genuine love for me endures in this world. Therefore, my dear ones, do not question your special place within my heart. You are not merely a bystander, nor are you an insignificant presence. You are someone who has been chosen, back into a deeper journey, and being equipped to embrace the significant purpose I have set before you. Your path holds great significance. The lengthy journey of challenges that I have guided you through is not meant to bring you hardship, but to purify you, to equip you, and to pave the path toward a future greater than you can envision. Your journey is not merely a short story. It is a magnificent saga, filled with triumphs and challenges, ultimately leading to a glorious conclusion. And now you find yourself at a significant crossroads. From the concealed realm, you are on the brink of revelation. From the depths of anonymity, you are on the verge of being elevated. From one who has followed in quietude, you will emerge as a beacon of hope in a realm shrouded in shadows. Maintain a gentle spirit. Do not allow delay to make your heart unyielding. Do not allow the disbelief of others to overshadow the value I see in you. Do not allow fatigue to cloud your perspective on belief. For I, indeed, am coming closer than ever before, and the reward for your steadfastness will endure through time. It shall be my complete devotion, a relentless flow of grace, and a change that lasts forever. My dear one, as you have embraced a deep connection with me and acknowledged the sacred worth I have instilled in you, I now invite you to journey even deeper. Do not be content with just understanding me through assurances. Seek deeper connections and meaningful interactions. Allow your spirit to yearn like parched earth awaiting the refreshing touch of rain, a being that craves to be completely nourished by my presence alone. I am not looking for those who come solely for signs or fleeting gifts. I am here for those who earnestly seek me with their entire being, those who cherish me as their most valued possession, the one they cannot do without. May the longing in your heart be ignited like a fire that cannot be extinguished. Allow your yearning for the divine to overshadow all else in the presence of my magnificence. When you pursue me not out of necessity, but because my presence is essential to your very being, you are stepping into the domain of profound insights. In that moment, I will not merely share words with you. I will unveil my essence in a manner that is clear, powerful, and vivid. May your prayers transcend mere eloquence and become the heartfelt expression of a contrite spirit, a humble heart, and a soul that offers everything without reservation. These heartfelt prayers, overflowing with emotion, deep surrender, and unwavering trust, will break through the heavy clouds and resonate in the eternal realms. They shall remain in our hearts and minds forever. They shall not be lost to the void. They shall ascend like sweet-smelling offerings before my presence, and I shall respond. I am not concerned with the external flawlessness of your expressions. I desire to uncover the sincerity that resides in your soul. When you approach me in honesty, without pretense or masks, that is when I can truly connect with you on a profound level. Such sincerity serves as the bedrock for a strong and enduring connection between us. It is also the very place where I start to share the blessings of the divine in your life, not due to your worthiness, but because you possess the humility to open your heart and welcome me. Your devotion, when expressed with true sincerity, creates a profound echo that stirs the hidden dimensions. It is neither a melody nor a practiced hymn. It is the resonance of a spirit deeply devoted, the harmony of a heart softening in the presence of my magnificence. And I, the one who resides in the adoration of my community, will answer with my complete presence. I will not remain distant. I will step into the space where your quiet adoration resides, and that place will transform into a sacred haven, a connection between the divine and the earthly. Your unwavering commitment, shown in each small gesture and every decision made in the midst of life's chaos, stands as a testament to your true affection for me. Your true intentions are clear without any need for grand gestures. When you extend grace to those who have wronged you, when you uphold righteousness in the quiet moments, when you give freely of your most cherished gifts, that embodies genuine commitment. And I, who observes the hidden deeds, will proclaim my favor upon your life for all to see. Comprehend this. Devotion is a continual journey. This is a path we choose to follow. Your unwavering commitment to give your entire being to me, each day, every hour, and in every fleeting moment, is truly remarkable. And when you embrace that commitment, you are not simply changed. You are elevated and embraced. I will guide you toward extraordinary experiences beyond what anyone has ever witnessed, heard, or dreamed. When you sincerely pursue my essence, not just my abilities, but my true self, you start to enter a connection that goes beyond mere traditions and practices. I will no longer stand apart, but will be your close companion, your unwavering support in times of trouble, your warmth in the chill, your beacon in the shadows. From that heartfelt journey, I will bestow upon you strength, not the kind that dominates others, but the inner fortitude to thrive triumphantly. It is the strength to stand firm against temptation, to not be carried away by the tides of uncertainty. It is the force that allows you to remain steadfast when all else falls apart, the courage to love despite betrayal, the grace to forgive even when hurt profoundly. In seeking me, you will find the complete preparation for your sacred purpose. You shall stand firm, unshaken by fear, and remain steadfast against discouraging words. You shall move forward with confidence, for you understand your identity within me and my presence within you. That assurance will not stem solely from understanding, but from genuine, heartfelt experiences with me. Each encounter with me will gently remove another layer of uncertainty, guiding you closer to liberation from all that binds your spirit. Continue your pursuit, dear one. Do not lose heart, even when it appears that the path is not open, for I am observing. I am here, ready to hear you. I am eagerly anticipating the time when you will fully express your emotions, your vigor, and your whole essence in the quest for my presence. And in that moment, when your spirit intertwines with mine, when your heart ignites with fervor for me, you will discover that I am not merely the one who listens, but the one who journeys alongside you, who acts in your favor, who brings forth transformation in all things. Therefore, let the flame within your heart shine with unwavering brightness. Kindle the flame of belief, even when the hours are late, even when the path before you is cloaked in shadow. Keep singing, keep praying, keep loving, and keep living for me. To those who earnestly search with genuine intent, I will always be found, and in that discovery, they will find fulfillment and abundance forevermore. I am the ultimate blessing, and you, my dear friend, are now nearer than ever to embracing it. Now, please share this prayer with me. Heavenly Father, I humbly come before you in reverence. In the midst of the storm of chaos and deception that once engulfed my life, today I choose to heed the divine guidance that calls to me. Illuminate my spirit's vision, that I may perceive the truth I previously overlooked. Free me from every shroud that has clouded my sight, from every misleading perception of who I truly and that I have held on to. I yearn to embrace the radiance of genuine insight, and I seek your guidance to transform my spirit into a sanctuary for everlasting wisdom. Heavenly Father, I come before you with a heart full of thankfulness and reverence. I may not grasp the entirety of what has been taken from my lineage, yet I have faith that you are aware and are in the process of bringing restoration. I dedicate my life to being a vessel for that healing. Grant me the humility to accept what has long been hidden. Bestow upon me the strength to release all past chains and to embrace the divine legacy you have prepared for me since the dawn of creation. Heavenly Father, I declare liberation of the Spirit in your holy name. I release every unseen bond that once held my spirit captive through deceit, control, feelings of inadequacy, or guilt, and I place it all in your hands. I reject all agreements with darkness and every misleading identity I previously embraced. I have made the decision to embrace a life marked by a sense of calling, grace, and renewal. Divine presence, dismantle all obstacles that linger and grant me liberation and truth. O Divine One, I have listened to the summons from the depths of my soul. Though at times I have felt unworthy, today I choose to embrace courage and let faith guide my path. I embrace the calling that has been inscribed upon my spirit since time immemorial. Lead me through each step to walk in harmony with that sacred plan. Grant me the strength to be a beacon of hope, a guiding light for the wandering, and a steadfast guardian of truth in our midst. Heavenly Father, in the midst of the countless sounds that surround us, I ask that you grant me the discernment to listen intently and the tranquility of spirit to perceive your guidance. Grant me the gift of spiritual insight that I may perceive every message from the divine realm. Bestow upon me the discernment to recognize truth from falsehood, illumination from shadow, and my desires from your divine purpose. Guide me to hear not only with my ears, but with my spirit, so that each step I take is in harmony with the divine purpose. Heavenly Father, I recognize that the passion within me is not of my own making, but a gift from you. Kindly keep that flame alive. Though it may be humble, let it always shine brightly. Grant me the steadfastness to share this light, ensuring it reaches those areas still shrouded in darkness. I seek to be a steward of the light, a shepherd, a facilitator in the path you have laid out. Even in my moments of fatigue, may the light within me shine with such brilliance that it inspires a whole generation. Heavenly Father, I bow before you, my heart overflowing with sincere appreciation. I am grateful for your unwavering commitment to your word. Though ages have come and gone, though wisdom was once obscured, you have safeguarded each word like a beacon that shines eternally. I express my gratitude that this renewal comes not from my own power, but from your everlasting devotion. I express my gratitude for selecting me, guiding me, and ushering me into this season of sacred restoration and inheritance. May my life forever resonate with gratitude, a continuous melody of adoration for your unwavering devotion. I present this prayer in the sacred name of our Lord and Savior. Indeed, if you cherish your faith, remember to click the subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you can stay updated with all the uplifting messages shared. United, we shall deepen our belief and embrace a life completely enveloped in divine love. Indeed,